hope everyone slept well and they've got a good start to the Sunday. We're here in my Floramancer Garden of Glass world. We started this yesterday, so we're extremely early game if you're just joining. And yeah, I have played a few, maybe another hour and a half since yesterday's live stream. I reworked the spider-only farm over here, and I'll show you that in a second. I made a to-do list so we can kind of stay on track of what we need to accomplish, and then I just harvested a whole bunch of trees, a whole bunch of cobblestone. I made a drawer to store it in, so we have 24, almost 25 stacks of cobblestone. Remember, we do that by doing this. So yeah, I just kind of did that while I was watching some YouTube videos or whatnot. I planted some more wheat because I'm tired of not having enough food. I made a hay bale in preparation for when we have our first bit of mana so we can get sugar cane, because you drop that in the mana pool to get sugar cane in the Garden of Glass version. So I have that prepared. Here's our to-do list. I need to get that tree. Mob farm, we need to finish the mob farm, and we need to work on some mana with the entry-level flower, which are endoflames. We need to make an orchid so that we can get all of the iron we need to make blazes, to spawn blazes in, so that we can make the blaze mesh to create another portal. It's because we need to go to the nether. Sugarcane is written down. We have I just told you we have the hay bale. In the nether, we need to grab some mushrooms, netherrack. We'll need mycelium too. Let's put that in here. And then at least 5 blaze rods. And I'm saying 5 because I know we're gonna want a brewing stand. We're going to want the Botania's brewing setup, and we're going to want an alchemy catalyst, and an alchemy catalyst needs 2 brewing stands. So I think 5 ought to do us for that. If not, we're going to have to go back. But in order to go to the nether, I want to make sure I've got some gear. So I want to make some mana steel armor. So it's going to be a lot of grinding once we have mana going to get some ores. Now, with the tree harvesting and whatnot, I have been smelting up some of it. As you probably saw last time, I would take half to save as wood, and the other half I would turn into charcoal. Still been doing that. I would like to have 4 stacks when we make an endoflame, because remember, they only live an hour in this pack. We have to keep making them. And so I want to make sure it can run for a while, and when we're out of charcoal, I want to pick it up. That will not reset its decay timer, but it will stop it so that we can preserve it and get the full hour's use out of it. So that's going to be watch and see process. Over here at the spider farm, I made a double-sided one. So there's 2 sides to it now. These are stairs instead of slabs, so it's not a 1.5 space. It's now just 1. And spiders will still spawn because cobblestone stairs are considered a transparent block, but it's still not big enough space for other things to spawn. So I have that all set up over here, and I have had spiders spawning in it. So we now have 7 string. We had 2 after at the end of the last live stream. So that's working. The next thing to do is to finish our other mob farm and get that working. Okay? I don't want to do it during the nighttime. Although I'm not really sure why. I do want to make a couple more torches. Let's make like 4 more torches. Just in case we need them up there. Hello, Darkwing. Good morning. We need a bunch more trapdoors. Okay. We'll bring this with us. Where did I put, oh, it's over there. So let's make another one. I'm gonna need you. I don't need another axe up there. We might need a stone pick, so start with that. And up we go. Oh crap. Back off. Ouch. How did he spawn in here somewhere? Let's turn our F7 on and try to figure out where. I don't have any food, so I should probably kill myself so that we can, let's do that right here. Not that way. Ready? There we go. All right. Back up we go. Okay. I don't see any spaces here, so I wonder if he spawned on like the lip. Like that one spot and just made his way down. I wonder if that's what happened. All right. So what are we at here? We're at 109. We can go all the way up to the maximum number of 32 blocks away from the drop platform is 118. I think the 118th level actually is not a level I want to have as a spawnable space because I think they'll just stand there. So I put 117. There's 2. This is probably why I don't want to do this at night. But we'll see. I didn't bring my ladders, did I? I'll have to go back down and get the couple that I have. Once it's fully day. So, I mentioned last stream that the purpose of the playthrough this time will be to maximize the size of our... We're gonna make a lot of stuff instead of going with, this is the size we have, I want to make it all pretty. Things are probably still gonna be pretty depending on how much effort I want to put into things because that's just who I am. But oh, I need to make more, don't I? Hi, Mikey. But yeah, every farm that I make, every process I set up, I would like to make sure that I am maximizing as much as I can because I really was frustrated about the supply. See, we got a spider. The supply problems in my previous playthrough, so got us a spider eye, which will be handy. Alright, so back here, keep plugging away at our farm. I'm going to grab more of you. Grab some more of you. And keep going. All right. So this is the next layer. And we're going to first put rings around where we don't want to have a drop. So here, we're going to break that away just so I don't get confused. And we'll do the ring. And then we can figure out where we want the other rings to be. So I watched a tutorial about the spider farm, and I'm guessing it was changed. Okay, so let me start over. Somewhere I had heard that spiders need a 3x3 by 1.5 or a 2, a 3x3 by 2 space before they'll consider spawning. Okay, but the tutorial that I watched, which was really old, was 2x2 by 2. Now, if that's the case, we need a bunch more slabs on these layers. I looked at the Minecraft wiki for spiders, and it said 3x3 by 2. So I'm hoping that we won't have spiders spawning up here. We may have to, like, once it's all dark, give it a bit and see if, you know, come up here in spectator mode and see if we've got spiders, and then figure out how to get in here to block all that off. Okay, so the first drop, I think I want to do this. And then have one drop here. So we'll go ahead and place the trapdoors. We'll come over here and open them. Okay, and then this one, we could do the same way. All right, and we're definitely gonna need more trapdoors made here. Okay. And again, since it's only a 2-wide platform, we shouldn't need slabs on it to prevent spiders. All right, and then here, I think I'm going to do this. What layer is this now? Through 113. Hey, that means we can put another layer on. That's awesome. Okay. Put that one there. I know it's just so I don't have to remember to put a trapdoor and fill in the block space when I get rid of the ladders. Uh-huh, I just did that. And that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn you into more trapdoors. All right. That's wrong too. All right. Today is a very congested day as far as my COVID recovery. I'm feeling my chest feels really heavy, and I've been coughing a lot and been productive coughing. So I am on some cough meds to hopefully cut that down so that we can stream and have fun. So we'll see, right? But yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. How are you guys feeling? I sound like a pony? What? With the having to clear my throat or something? A little horse. Yay! Man, we're blowing through so much of the cobble I just crafted. Yep, this is our final tier here. It is now getting dark, so let's get our ladder in place and then do the torch. Okay. All right, and then will that take care of that? And then One here. One here. All right. Great. So we have enough cobble to decide the layer. Right. So we do the same thing we did before. We come out and we fill in the spots, the circles that have drops from the previous floor, and then figure out where we want our drops for this floor. And hope nothing spawns around us where things are not lit. All right, so then right there. Hey, Mike. Booly! Hi there! All right. So we have the drops blocked from the previous layer, and now we just get to fill it in. Like, we'll probably just do, whoops. Don't do that. Or that. Clearly. All right. So we have that, and then let's do this. And again, this is our final layer, thankfully, so we'll be able to close it off and get rid of all the torches and actually start seeing mobs wind up down below. This is the third attempt at a drop trap for we only have 16 trapdoors, so we're gonna need to go get more wood, but that's fine. Okay, and it's nighttime, so we should try and maximize torch placement. There's a start. We get most of the places. Okay, because we do need to go down. Okay, well, I think we've covered everything. Our way down is over here. Oops, missed. Okay. Well, we have some trees to harvest. Yay! Since we need wood, we'll go ahead and harvest them. I want to come over here and see if we have any spiders. Weeders. Look at that, we do. We have one. Come on over here. Hi. Wow, you're slow. And we got 2 string. Yay! Great. So now we have 9 string. That might be enough blazes. Might be enough blazes. Okay, so let's get these trees chopped down, collect the wood, and we can go back up to finish the mob farm. I can't wait to dig into some Botania. Booley, I think you've said that you've never really gotten into Botania in packs that you have played or worked on. Be interesting if you stick around then, since this pack is pretty much just Botania and Quark. I mean, there's quality of life mods, but the functioning mods, that's it. This is my 2nd season playing this pack. Nope, I did not. Lucid. Good. I'm gonna look it up because I'm in his Discord too. Well, not his. Lucid Observer is the Discord name of the person who made the pack. He made it a long time ago. This is my 2nd playthrough. My last one that I did was with World Gen. I opted for a Garden of Glass playthrough this time. World Gen's amazing. It was really nice. But I just wanted a different challenge. So I did 140 hours of... darn it. 140 episodes on YouTube for my VOD of the previous playthrough. And I did technically complete the bulk of the pack. I didn't wait for the whole... I had issues. So we're trying to play again to fix the issues. And the issues, for the most part, were supply. I didn't build to maximize farm usage and supply resource gathering. I built because it looked pretty. And so my farms were really small and just looked nice and functioned, but when it came to near the end game where I needed lots and lots and lots of resources, I started to reach deficits, and it got to the point that things just started breaking because I was running out of supply or running out of mana because I wasn't producing enough, and it was just... yeah, we're not doing that this time. We're going to try and resolve those issues by trying to make as big of farms as I can using Botania, Vanilla, and Quark mechanics, and automate everything again. And you really can automate everything. Well, see, we only have 1 stack and some of cobble left out of the 24 stacks that I grinded that I got between streams. Yeah. So Booley, if you know this pack, if you're interested in learning about this pack, why can't I skip that section? Okay. There we go. It is considered an expert pack because it has been modified. Generating flowers have a decay. That is not natural Botania mechanics. So you have to keep making them. It's one of the key features of this pack is that you have to keep making the generating flowers. They die after an hour of use. So, dang it, did that again. And it fell down there. Which means you need to learn how to automate the runic altar, automate the crafting of flowers, automate the supplies needed to craft the flowers, and the runes, and automate using the elven portal. So yeah. Nope, I think I want to put the drop here. Yep, and we'll do the ring there. Okay. Get rid of you. For most people who don't love Botania as much as I do, that is very time consuming. And a bit overwhelming for people who are not familiar with Botania or would prefer to use other mods for automation instead of what Botania provides, which the Corporea network is amazing, which is what Botania has for its storage and auto crafting mechanics. And I hopefully will remember all the things that I had learned in order to do this pack earlier, which I had to get good with redstone. I'm not great, but I think I learned a lot of the mechanics to make things work. So hopefully I can remember that. It's been a year since I played this pack. Alright, I noticed Quist is live streaming right now. He is working on a new pack. His packs tend to be tech focused, so they're really hard for me to get into, but they, oops. But they're usually very well made. Quist made Age of Engineering, Exoria, and his most recent one was Q-Tech. And he's working on another one now with a mod. Let me go to his. Rankine is the main mod that he's playing with right now. So that's always fascinating to see. Alright. Do we have enough cobble? We're probably not going to have enough cobble to cover this and then make all the half slabs so I don't have to torch the top. All right. So I was explaining to people, if you weren't here early this morning or yesterday, I'm feeling a bit congested this morning. It is a lingering symptom of COVID for me to have the congestion. So if I sound a bit off or clearing my throat a lot, I'm on cold meds, so yeah, it's been almost a month since my symptoms started, and after about 14 days I started to be able to function. So this is just the stuff that's left over that hasn't really cleared up all the way. So yeah. Yay me. I had someone ask me yesterday if I was going to continue the levitated mod pack that I had started. Probably not. I lost my drive to play it. I was playing it before I got sick, and then when I got sick, it just was like, I don't want to play you now. So funny enough, I went, let's pick something simpler. So what do? I pick a very difficult Botania focused mod pack. I don't know, but I was just like, I want to do it again. I want to play it again, and we're gonna play it again. I have only ever replayed a mod pack once before, and that was Regrowth. I played it once before I started streaming, and then again for when I started streaming. Yeah, we don't have enough to do this. I am going to... because I can go horizontally with this guy, even though he doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Okay, let's give this a go. Boop, boop. The pack itself is challenging, but you know the mod pretty well, so it's getting through it isn't a problem. Well, true. Solving the challenges that a pack applies is usually what makes it fun, right? I mean, that's the purpose of when packs are well made and put together correctly, and you have fun solving the problems and challenges that combination of mods and that change in recipes or configuration files gives you a different challenge. So yeah, am I seriously only almost out of cobble? Yep, that was it. Okay, so we're gonna need to light this up because it's starting to get on nighttime. And this is a waste of torches. I need to get down there. Where did I put my ladder? Well, there isn't a ladder, but it would be here. Okay. Oh, and that's it for torches. So, let's get these down so I don't forget that I haven't done them. And we need a bunch more cobble. We need solid blocks to fill the ceiling and then half slabs to spawn proof it. And then we'll be able to come down floor by floor and remove torches and oops. Get rid of ladders. Alright. This is gonna be a problem. Alright. So, don't need a whole lot more wood, right? Right, I just need a bunch of cobble. So let's spend time doing this. Let me have a sip of my coffee. I have officially started watching Christmas TV and Christmas movies. Do any of you guys have any favorites? Things that you like to watch every year around Christmas time? Love to know what your favorites are. I always start with the 1958 claymation Santa Claus is coming to town. I always start with that. You're a Christmas music guy, so you probably have listened to my favorite band of all time because they are like big in Christmas. That would be Pentatonics. I love, beyond love, Pentatonics. I am obsessed. I am a Pentaholic. I follow all of their accounts. I watch everything as a premiere. I am on their Patreon page. I have been to see them in concert 4 times. Yeah, I'm a little addicted to them. In fact, when it comes to Christmas music, I have gotten to the point where I only listen to Pentatonics Christmas music. Just put it on the Spotify playlist they have of all of their Christmas music, and you've got, I think, 3.5 hours of Christmas music, and whoop. Muppet Christmas Carol, yes. Love the Muppet Christmas Carol. White Christmas I have never watched. It always shows up somewhere in one of the streaming services. Santa Claus with the Tim Allen, yep. Like that one. I actually like the second one as well, but not as much. So I usually watch them both. Then you've got Home Alone, Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 is not as good, but I watched them both. But yeah, the claymation I watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town and The Year Without a Santa Claus and the cartoons Frosty the Snowman, The Little Drummer Boy. I don't consider it to be a Christmas movie in the way that it's similar to like Santa Claus and stuff, but because the movie is centered around Christmas, I watch it at Christmas time. I watch Die Hard 1 and 2 at Christmas time. But to me, a Christmas movie needs to have have Christmas tropes in it. It needs to be Santa Claus. It needs to be joy and celebration of the season instead of just being placed in Christmas time. Because there's a lot of movies that are, around Christmas time in their plot that aren't Christmas movies. But Die Hard does get watched around Christmas time simply because that's the time of year that it's placed for the movie. Claymation is an underappreciated art form. It's not done anymore either, really. I mean, there is stop motion animation, but claymation, there was something unique about it. And I'm pretty sure there was others that I watched that I can't think of right now. What else? I have a whole playlist that I tend to go through. The Christmas Carol ones, I watch Mickey's Christmas Carol as well as the Muppet Christmas Carol. I also occasionally watch Scrooged, but it's not as great. Home Alone could work if it was set around Thanksgiving, but the challenge with that is that it wouldn't have as much international appeal as it would for Christmas. I like to watch Miracle on whatever street. 34th Street, whatever the one is that's like the fake Macy's Santa Claus. The original. I like the newer one, but the original just has something differently unique to it. How are we doing here? Weirdly, for my Thanksgiving watching season, it's been Harry Potter for years. Around Thanksgiving, that's the only time I watch the Harry Potter movies. Haven't watched them this season simply because of the issues with something that the author has placed a stand on that I don't agree with. So even though I'm not repurchasing her content, consuming it feels not quite right. Anyway, we're almost to the point that I'm going to start going back up there and working on. I've got 4 stacks. I just want to get... I don't want extra pebbles. Pebbles are useless. So I need to use up what I've got. And we need torches before I go back up there, just in case. So let's grab these. We'll make a couple of that. We're done with the trapdoor, so don't need to worry about that. And wood, we don't need to worry about that unless I need another pick. Let's see, do I have any slabs? No. So let's make that many for now. Do we have any spiders? Yay! Hi! And that gave us 2 string. Fantastic. There are slabs in there. Alright. Get you picked up. Leave the trees. Go back up here and finish this thing. And hope that I don't have any dark spaces where things have spawned while I was down there. Alright, so the hard thing now is getting back up there when I don't have... there we go. Don't have more ladders. Didn't make more ladders. Oh, I should have made another wand. Let's do that. That'll speed things up just a touch. I wonder, I can't remember if these will place half slabs. Let's find out. Yeah, all right. And that's the end of the wand. Okay, so we are almost out of half slabs already. don't want to cover up our way down. Actually, let's just make 2 because I know I'm gonna need it. Okay. Alright, so when we're done with this and it's working, we will be able to start getting mana going. That's the next goal. Get some mana started. Yeah, that'll feel good. It'll feel like we're actually playing the back instead of just a vanilla skyblock for the most part. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cobble yet. I think this is not enough. Grab you because I need you. Oh boy, that was really close. Okay, the problem now is I only have 2 regular cobblestone. And... don't do that yet. I'm going to put you there. And we need to go around and get rid of torches. It's going to start getting really dark. Because we have no reason to come back up here. All right. Close you off and then do the same thing here. And we're gonna hope, very much hope, that things don't start spawning and falling on us by the time we get to the bottom. Okay. Right. Remember, we have the slabs on this level because we need to prevent spiders. And here, we're almost to the bottom. Which means we're far enough away for things to be spawning at the top. Okay. We're going to leave this ladder here for now. But in a little bit, we should start seeing stuff falling down here. Okay. Let's check for spiders. Now, it's not going to be a high efficiency farm. It's just, I mean, because you have to rely on them moving around. Ow. Bad spider. No drops. Even worse spider. Your dad's cat likes to come into the room and sleep for the whole day. Well, he finds comfort in there then. Alright, so let's get rid of this tree because this is where our endoflame's actually going. We're doing just one endoflame to get started because we don't have the charcoal to maintain more than that. And so we've got... I wanted to get to 4 stacks, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, so we've got... a bunch of stuff we need to put in here. All right. I hear things, so they must be right there. And they're gonna slowly work their way down. You can hear them. You can hear them wandering around, and pretty soon they're gonna be here.